Hey y'all, Miss Rona here. And this video is for my students. We're kind of going through a little wacky time right now where a lot of you are unable to come into the lesson room. And so I'm at home. I live out in the country. It's pretty outside, so I thought I would take advantage of that. If you've seen any of my other videos or any of my live streams, I've kind of picked around a little bit and talked about how to hold the bow. And so that's what this video is going to be dedicated to, is some good habits, some bad habits, and some exercises that you can do to just get acquainted with your bow and how to get a good grip on your bow, and some things that you can do to increase the tone and the clear sound in your bow, in your playing with your bow. All right, so first of all, if you remember seeing a live stream that I did, or a couple of the other videos in this series, the how-to series that I've been doing, we talked about some bad habits. And so what I wanted to do very briefly is to kind of go over a couple of bad habits that I see and see if we can straighten that out. So obviously a lot of times we like to just grab like this. Sometimes we even try to do this, okay? And what I want to do is to try to steer us away from holding the bow in either one of these, either in a grip style or like you're pressing down with the point of your index finger. And so those are very bad habits. And later on, probably in another video, I'll kind of show you what it does as far as it decreases your sound quality in your playing. And so for my younger ones, what I like to do in the classroom, and for mom, dad, grandparents out there that are at home and you're helping your younger students to get to take these lessons or to practice at home, I have a puppy dog, okay? See my little puppy dog? And my puppy dog likes to bite its bow, okay? And so while I'm here in this position, I will let you know that until those small fingers, or until those new students get comfortable holding the bow stick, that's the concept, is to hold the bow stick with the tips of your fingers. We don't want to hold it this way. We don't want to curl it under. We want to hold it with the tips of your finger, and I like to say the first knuckles there. You can also, for a little while, you can use the underside of the frog here, okay? If that feels better for you, you can use it that way. And then what we're going to do is we're going to kind of turn the hand, the back of my hand, and my wrist area is going to be slightly tilted toward my instrument, okay? And that's going to mean that my index finger, my pointer finger, is going to come all the way up to about that second knuckle, and it's going to go sideways, almost completely sideways as I'm playing. And then my pinky, the other little puppy dog ear, my pinky is going to act as kind of a counterweight, if that makes any sense, okay? And so what I'm going to ask you guys to do is, as an exercise to help get this idea, is I want you to grasp the bottom portion of your bow, the stick and the frog portion of your bow, and then you're going to kind of extend your arm out where your elbow is locked out, and you're going to try to hold your bow in place like this, okay? And let your arm get used to that, all right? So you can hold that out there, and then what I want you to do is I want you to release your puppy dog's ears and hold it with just your fingertips, okay? And count to 20, okay? And once you've done that a couple of times, you're going to start to notice that the muscles and the tendons and the parts of your arms, that those pieces have never been used or they're not very strong, you're going to feel those pulled. Okay, now, while we're here talking about the bow, and I'm going to try to wrap this up as quickly as possible. If you're in a place where playing your instrument is maybe not convenient, press the play button on your music that you're trying to learn to play. Flip over your bow to the stick side, okay? And if you're going to hold your violin here, then I want you to take your hand, this would be my left hand, and I want you to hold your arm here, your bow arm here, and that's to help keep it down. Turn your bow stick side and lay it on the shoulder, okay? And at this point, you wouldn't really have to be concentrated on how to hold it here so much as you just want the stick part of your bow on your shoulder. And then what we're going to do from there is, as you're listening to your music, say you were going to do Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, okay? So it would be Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Okay. A couple of the variations at the beginning of the book that we're in, the Suzuki Violin School Book 1, there is a variation that we start off with that is, I call it Mississippi Stop Stop. So if you were going to use that and listen to that, it would be Mississippi Stop Stop. Mississippi Stop Stop. And what I want you to do is I want you to play along in that way with that exercise, okay? And that is going to help you kind of help figure out what's going on here with the flow of the rhythm and the timing of that song. It's also going to help you remember that as you're playing, your elbow shouldn't be up and we shouldn't be doing this. Okay, we want to keep our arm from the shoulder to the elbow stiff, okay, and open up that elbow. You want to open it up, and you want that wrist to really be working. Okay, guys, that's all for now. If you have any questions at all whatsoever, if there's anything in here in this video that you would like for me to go further in depth with, leave me some comments in the comment section and I'll try to go through and answer those questions for you, and I'll do another video for you. Thanks, and you have a good day.